bada boom, bada bang, bada bop. That is very white. For anybody who's watching this at night on their phone in bed, it's gonna be, ah! People always tell me, man, whenever there's a white shoe and they're watching it, it's so bright. So I apologize in advance. Anyway, today we're gonna get some miles in the Adios Pro 4. I'm also gonna take you through full day of sub 230 marathon training. This is the grind section of marathon training right now. So take you through what I'm eating, what I'm doing to stack the miles, my workouts, my thought process right now. So welcome. Now, if you're looking for a new shoe or some new training insights, you got to make sure you check out my app. It's called the Supwell app. We have the best buy, sell, and trade marketplace out there, and also the best hobby jogger community. So here's how it works. We have about 2,000 people in there. A lot of them have shoes like this. They don't work for them. They list them on the app for well below MSRP. We also have an entire forum section where people can ask and answer any questions on training. We'll have our own training plans coming soon. And it's overall just a supportive place with people getting after it daily. And it's one of the things that keeps me accountable. I feel accountable to post these daily videos because people on the app are getting after it daily. How could I not? Right? So if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for some motivation to put some pep in your step or some carbon to put some pep in your step, get in with us on the Supwell app and enjoy today's video. Day in Mint Hill. All done? I'm with Roni here. My girl Roni. Yeah, it's coming down. This might be another treadmill day. I was thinking about doing a workout today. Honestly, I don't mind that. We're going to have to do it on the treadmill. Might make things slightly easier. Yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down. What do you think, Roni? It's only, let's see, it's only 6:49, so we still have time for it to clear up. All right, let's go change you. The coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Coffee?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, boom. New pack landed yesterday, finally, man. I've been struggling through some not great coffee over the past week. I recently got this coffee that was good, but it was just a medium darker roast, so wasn't hitting. So we got some new black and white in the house. It's Benjamin Paz from Santa Barbara, Honduras. Natural process, funk meter in the middle. It actually has it as a medium roast, but this is the thing. Different roasters will say medium roast or light roast, and then it will just be blasted. If you see a medium roast from Black and White, that's still pretty light roast. I had a medium roast from another roaster recently that was basically tasted like Starbucks. No shade to Starbucks. I don't have anything against Starbucks. Thing is, if I'm going to Starbucks, though, I'm just getting a sweet latte. But tasting notes on this one are black cherry, orange, yellow peach, and milk chocolate. Should be a banger, man. Shout out Black and White. They also have the best packaging. Look at this. I don't even know what's going on here. It's very metal, as they say. I mean, look at that guy. That's how I'm going to look on my third threshold repeat today. Right. Should we get some brekkie going, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Brekkie.
Daddy.
Brekkie.
Daddy.
So we made breakfast for dinner last night, or I did, and do my waffle game has just been on point. I mean, look at that thing right there. So I'm just going to keep it simple this morning. We'll get some granola going. I got the organic blueberries last night. Had to splurge at Publix. Ball out on them. No, it's not balling out, but I did want to get some fruit. Of course, we'll get some oat milk, and then boom. Where is the granola? Just keep it simple. Nature's Path honey almond granola. So this is going to be breakfast for the fam this morning. Keep it real simple. Granola with oat milk and blueberries. What's up?
What? Tea.
You trying to talk?
Tea.
Can you say bada boom?
Bunny. Bunny.
It's coming, dude. It's coming. Just no, don't. Please don't do that, okay? Can you say thank you? Homemade granola would be better, of course, but it's not that kind of week. It's a getting through it kind of week. You want some blueberries too?
Yeah, do.
I think we have to cut these up though. Mommy won't let me give you these without them being cut. Hold on. Let me cut. Cut. Don't take those. There you go. Yeah, I really wish we had bananas, but I only realized that I didn't get bananas when I was checking out with everything in the self-checkout aisle, and I could have sprinted back to get bananas. It just seems like one of those things that was a force, and I also had to come back, and I was on a timeline to make dinner, so the bananas got left. But I mean, this looks pretty good still. Just some simple
Yeah.
granola and blueberries. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, thank you.
You're using your hand, so I'm not going to put milk in yours. Just solid. That's a solid breakfast right there. That's a solid 6 out of 10. It's not like a homemade waffle breakfast or a homemade pancake breakfast, but if you're going to go store-bought granola with some organic Max Cushion Gang blueberries, that's up there, man. I'm bringing them back. Dude, you're a blueberry monster, man. I have to cut them. I'm telling you. Can you say blueberries? Hold, Roni, no. You don't have to scream like that. Blueberries have got to have one of the worst price to calorie ratios out there. Really, all berries. There's a bunch of memes out there about moms buying berries. It's like me pulling up in my Ferrari with all the money I'd save from not buying strawberries for my kids. They taste good though, and it adds a little luxury to the morning. I might pivot this into a home channel. I'm like a young Martha Stewart out here. Except the only crime I'm doing is mileage. Let's see what this new coffee is all about. Oh man, it smells super good. Speaking of blueberries, man, this legit smells like blueberries. Also, I think I took the wrong contraption because I'm only making a single pour over. Oops. People are so funny, man. The real coffee heads out there get so upset. You're using a Chemex filter on a V90. All right, on the nose. Man, freshly baked blueberry muffins on the nose. Coconut cream. And the top of crisp. Your brown sugar. Maybe some flan. It's a banger. Coffee. You want some brekkie though?
Daddy, no, we can't have some brekkie because we're going to the dentist. Why?
You can still have breakfast. The whole thing with the blueberries though is the price to happiness ratio is sky high because $6, $7, that's guaranteed happiness. I've never seen anybody mad eating blueberries. You can't do it. I mean, look at that kid. Look at him. All right, moment of truth, man. New coffee.
Cereal.
Smells good. Yeah, new coffee and cereal. Are we narrating breakfast?
No.
One sip. Everybody knows the rules. Also, this mug, low-key banger, man. These are going to be, all the summer stuff is going away because we're doing fall next month. So if you want to pick one up, you should probably do that now. This is my favorite, one of my favorite pieces we've ever made because I use it every day. So can't go wrong with something you use every day. I love this thing. All right, one sip. Everybody knows the rules. Tastes very similar to an Ethiopian natural process. It's good. I don't know if I would say it's a banger, but I would say it's good. We're going to need to do some more testing on it. You can't get as much flavor with that filter that I used today. So do another pour over this afternoon. It's bitter.
It's bitter.
No, or do you say it's better? Oh, banger. Is that what you said?
Banger. And then I looked at you.
Look who it is sitting at the breakfast table. It's a rare sighting.
Bada boom, bada bang, bada bop.
Classic. That's a classic thing to say.
Daddy, I would say, you say bada boom, bada bang, bada bop.
Wrist, 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 wrist. I don't know why that song's stuck in my head. Remember that song? Wrist, 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 wrist. So, weather still wet and rainy by the eye test outside. Also, if we look at the weather app, 100% chance of rain with the lightning emoji. That's a treadmill day. All right, swag for today's run. I'm going. Can't even see that. Boom, crank that sucker up. CLA singlet, which will be absolutely soaked 10 minutes in. See if I have my running shorts in here. Nope. I'm going to have to go get some out of the laundry mountain. Do I have any socks? Yep. Remember that song? Nope. Yep. All right, I found these shorts clean. These are District Vision. Not my absolute favorite. I got them probably 2 years ago. I don't pull for them a lot. They're okay. They're really short. They're supposed to be 5 inches, but they're more like 3 inches. So that's why I don't wear them a ton. And yeah, the material it's aight. And then I think I'm just disappointed because they're so expensive and then the performance just isn't there. It's like the opposite of Bluebirds. They don't make me happy and they are expensive. I don't know, man. It's actually not too bad. Okay, I'm flip-flopping. I'm waffling. I'm flip-flopping. I'm going back and forth. Let's see. Yeah, not so bad out here. It's not really raining. I think that means let's just run here. Huh? What do you think? Let's do it. I have to figure out what shoes to wear. Alright. Final executive decision. We're going back to plan A. We are going to the gym, and we are sending it in the Adios Pro 4. Let's get the heck out of here. Trusty old 1080s, let's do it. Man, I can't lie to you, bro. The high mileage grind is getting to me this week. I am fatigued. I am tired. Just gotta push through. Yesterday just took it out of me too. The thing is, Vomero Plus, I wasn't doing a workout or anything. You know, it was one of my lower mileage days. But those first run reviews take a lot of energy. So I'm feeling pretty low energy today. I'll just see. I was initially planning on doing a workout, but the more I think about it, the more that might not be in the cards. We'll have to see. Dude, the humidity is crazy out here. Yeah, the rain's actually not that bad at all. It's not really raining anymore, but that's fine. Sometimes it's nice just get a change of scenery.
He posting baby shower picture, kid might be my next kid. She back to Jimmy, I'm on Jimmy Fallon with an FN.
Yeah, I was initially planning on doing a threshold mile repeats. I might just do a nice steady 2-hour run instead. Move the workout to tomorrow. I'm not planning on doing a workout on Sunday anyway, so it's not in danger of messing up the long run if I move the workout to Friday. Oh, this is copyright music. Gosh.
But that don't mean nothing. I can't believe you rich if your team does. I'm just a little dirty kid from Flint, I never seen nothing. Yeah, I got M's now. Like every other day I spent $10. I couldn't find no.
Let's go. Got the Rio cranked up. Now I'm getting into it. So going broke's the only thing that I fear. He was talking about the mileage. Let's go.
I got more paper than him and I like better. He couldn't be sleepy.
Alright, that is that. It's a lot of aggressive energy, but that's exactly what I need. I've actually been saving up the new Rio. I haven't listened to it yet, so hopefully it's hitting on the treadmill this morning. So yeah, we have the Adios Pro 4. This has been my plan. I was going to come to the treadmill, do a workout this morning because it was supposed to be super rainy. I'm still not sure if I'm 100% feeling it, but here's the thing with the training by feel. We just do as much as we can. If I'm really super duper not feeling it, I won't do it at all, and I'll push it to tomorrow. But I think I'm going to try to do at least 1 or 2 of these mile repeats. So plan is mile repeats around threshold 3 to 6, 4 to 6 would be the goal, but yeah, I'm just tired. So I'll see how I feel after the first one. Also see how my legs feel. They just haven't felt that awesome this week because I'm in the higher mileage phase right now. But here's the thing. If we're just running higher mileage and then we don't run any intensity, that not negates, but we're losing some of the purpose of running the higher mileage. During marathon training, if we want to run peak mileage, we have to also be running workouts at the same time. During farther out from the marathon, that's when we can just run the volume, not worry about the intensity. But for me, I need to be getting some intensity in here to make the mileage worth it. Otherwise, I'm just wasting some weeks of training. So I'll see, man. I don't know if I can handle this heat right now. 128, that was a lot last week. I'm feeling tired, but I'm just going to see if I can get myself up and crank it. And honestly, it's not that bad outside today, but I had in my head that I was going to do the treadmill. It's not even raining literally at all anymore. But why not just make it easier on myself, man? Get the carbon shoes, get the treadmill, get the flat, get the music blasting. This is giving me just cheat code. Cheat code out here. And maybe I'll do another hard workout outside this week. I don't know. I always do the long run outside. So I'm pulling for the Adios Pro 4 today. This shoe has just been, and this was my hope with getting the second pair, the white pair, in my correct size. This has just been a reliable trooper for me, and especially for threshold work. I've just done so many threshold workouts in this thing. Honestly, the biggest the critique I have of it is in this white colorway, it just looks so bad. It's gotten so dirty. And I know you're going to say it's a running shoe, but just compared to other white shoes I have, I don't know what it is about this upper material. It just shows all the wear a lot. You can look at other shoes I have, like the Neo Zen. I have that at 100 miles. That white upper is pure. I was thinking of one, even the Alpha Flies with those white uppers don't get that bad. This one just really shows a lot of the wear and tear. Anyway, that's not actually my main critique. I do not love the heel feel. If you've watched the channel, you've heard me talk about that. The heel feel for Relaxed Miles hasn't been that great. The stability is just okay, but the speed capability of this thing, dude, banger. For landing up at the bounce spot right here, if you can optimize for this, it just flings you along. And I've done so many good threshold workouts, specifically threshold pace. I don't know why. It's just every time I have a threshold workout, I've run in this shoe. So I just know how it feels. The other thing is, with me feeling not great today, it's just I want to go for something where I know the shoe isn't going to mess me up, and I also know I can't blame the shoe if I have a terrible workout. It's not going to probably give me the extra 5 percentage points like an Alpha Fly or a Fast R3, but either way, it's just going to be there to help me do the job. So that's what I want this morning. And the other thing is, because it is on the softer, less aggressive side, even though the heel is weird, if I end up just pulling back and only doing relaxed miles this morning or steadier miles, this will be fine on the treadmill. It's not going to feel too weird on the treadmill. So enough talk, man. With that, let us go inside and get to it. It's actually turning into a beautiful day. I think there might be one other person in the gym today because there's another SUV parked here. So we'll see. That'll be good. I really hope there's another person in this gym because I don't want it to close down. This is like magic. Look at this. Boom. It's not magic, it's Bluetooth. Also, there is someone else here. Man, last time I was here, the copyright music banged me. It was 30 Seconds to Mars or something in the background. Oh, this is definitely... All right, let's throw a beat over this. We got these shoes on, copyright music. Can't stop me. I'm going to keep the mic real close so it doesn't pick up any copyright music. Here's the thing. Even if it's 30 seconds of the video where the copyright music is going, if it gets picked up at all, my entire video can't be monetized. It's a whole L, and then I need to mute whole sections. All right. Dude, is this Pop Smoke? They had Hey Ho, Let's Go. Now they have Pop Smoke. Anyway, we have this on foot. I'm going to just get rolling on the treadmill. One thing I'm noticing, though, is the heel feel of this. Not the midsole, but the upper. Slightly odd. Almost feels like it's digging into the back of my foot. So keep an eye on that. All right, let's do this thing. I'm gonna hold the mic real close today. They can't demonetize me. Gotta run the bags up in the gym. All right, that was the warm up right there. That was 1 mile. Actually feeling okay. I mean, I don't know why I said that. I'm feeling pretty terrible. My legs are feeling good. My body, my mind is not feeling good. But I'm just gonna push through. The Rio is helping. The treadmill and the music. I mean, it's the 1-2 punch. We got to do what you got to do sometimes. So, yeah, Rio was talking about how some of the things he said just make me laugh so much. How he's talking to a girl on Instagram, vanish mode, and then it was escalating. So he had to send her a Gmail. It's just hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to try some mile repeats. That was 1 mile right there, warm up. We can just see where we're at this morning. I don't know, man. Let's do it. I'm just going to see you on the other side. Are they playing Migos now? Mama! Yeah, I'll see you on the other side of this. I don't want to deal with the camera and the battery's low. I'll just let you know what happens. Just believe me. Whew. Bro, that was demonic. That's crazy, man. 6.75 miles, 5:25 pace. Yeah, I ended up going 6 by 1 mile with 1 minute jog recoveries. That is just disgusting. I'm gonna cool down now. Dude, that's crazy. RIP, my left AirPod is not working because I dropped it in a pile of sweat at the end, or a puddle of sweat over there. So this is gonna be a tough cool down here. Cool down finished. 1 AirPod. Oh gosh, now I'm dropping my camera, but yeah. 1 AirPod is sufficiently smacked. Look, my case is just wrecked and everything. I'm just hard-headed about technology. I do not like spending my money on new technology. My philosophy is that this stuff should last more than 2 years. Somebody told me you can get Apple to replace your battery for $70, so I might do that. Also, this music is just cranked up today. If you ever just hear 20 seconds of silence in a video, just absolute silence, then that's likely because I had to mute the video. So behind the scenes, this is what happens. I try my darndest not to get banged by the copyright music, but I only know whether or not something is flagged when the video is 100% uploaded. And because Spectrum Internet takes so long to upload my stuff, I usually don't know till the next morning. So the first half of the views, I could wake up, a video will have 3,000 views. Turns out it's not monetized. So then I go and I mute the video. That takes another hour. So a little behind the scenes action here. Hopefully this does not have to be muted. But that thing is just cranked up. And yeah, look at this. This is what I'm talking about with this upper. It just gets really dirty for some reason. All right, let's just go to the car so we don't have to worry about the copyright music. I really want to know what this playlist is. Usually gyms will just have a Pandora station on or something like that, and it'll be one genre. It'll either be rap, or it'll be rock, or it'll be yacht rock. This is like diverse gym. It's every single demographic, because 1 second it'll be Migos, the next second it will be Tom Petty. So I really don't know. Also, it is super nice out here, man. I'm going to take the top off the Jeep. It turned from rainy into absolutely gorgeous. Also, for music today, listen to the Rio album. It's actually really good. I'm going to take off the sweaty singlet. It's really good for the treadmill. Perfect. Very hype. So then for the cool down, I switched to some Primo Rice, Portrait of a Pea mixtape. Also a great vibe, very chill, and my AirPod is destroyed. So if you have any recommendations for a waterproof, destruction-proof treadmill pair of headphones, let me know. I'm gonna have to replace the AirPods if they don't come back to life. I'll try the Rice trick, but I have to replace the AirPods for work. But if you have a good pair of sport headphones for the treadmill, please let me know. Alright, No copyright music out here. Yeah, I'm really glad I went on the treadmill today because I was able to get a way more quality workout than if I'd done the roads. I rarely ever get to run on a flat surface without turns or anything. I don't have access to a track, so the treadmill is a good place for me to be able to practice speed and also test my speed. I can't test speed on the same way on the roads, but running on the roads with the turns and the hills, it builds a lot of strength. The downside is I can't get the turnover. So I was able to come out here today. I did 6 by 1 miles with 1 minute of recovery, very short recoveries. I usually do 2 minutes minimum recovery. So today it was quick turnaround. I was able to really test how fit am I. And I was blasting I think I was averaging 5:07 or 5:10 for those miles. Now it's a treadmill, we're in the carbon shoes, etc. So even if that converts to 10 or 15 seconds slower, that's still 6 mile repeats at a 5:25, maybe if we're converting it to the roads, or 5:20 on the roads. And I don't even know, man. Sometimes I feel I run fast on the treadmill and then I can go run fast on the road. So regardless, 6 mile repeats in the low 5s with a minute of recovery inside of a 120 mile week. That's beast mode. That is beast mode. So that's good work right there. And it just goes to show priorities, man. Not number one. These are my priorities right now. Top 5 priorities. Family, taking care of my family, making sure I'm present for my kids, there for breakfast, there for dinner, helping clean, helping do everything. Number 1. Number 2, my job, my 9-to-5 job, keeping that, because I can't do number 1 without number 2. Number 3, Supwell app 2.0, and making sure everyone on the Supwell team is good. Barrett, Grant, Meredith, getting everything cranking, the community. Number 4, my training, and maybe that's even higher, but I wouldn't put it above any of those, but my training, and then it's the shoe reviews. So if we stack the priorities in terms of Supwell, it's the app, is my training, and it's the shoe reviews. So I'm really trying to do a better job focusing on what's important right now. This is a shoe review channel, but sometimes the chase for new shoes detracts from my training, and I've recognized that, and just shifting away. And I ran in the Vomero Plus yesterday. It's almost like, even though I did 2 relaxed runs in that, it adds just so much difficulty just having the pressure of the first run review and having to do it the certain way, etc., etc. So today I'm running an old pair of shoes that nobody cares about. The Adidas Adios Pro 4. This basically came out 50 years ago if we convert it into shoe years, but just old, reliable, man. This might be my top threshold shoe right now, and I initially called it a hot mess. Every time I run in it, I'm validated, because on that cool down, I actually brought I brought the Mag Max for this exact reason. I decided not to run in it, but I had it in my gym bag because I don't like running relaxed in the Adios Pro 4. I don't like running cool downs in them, but I just didn't want to mess with getting changed and all that. I actually had to put on this emergency shirt I had in the car because I just ran into UPS. This is from that 50K where I got DQ'd. I've never worn it before. Part of me is superstitious, but whatever. It's just the emergency shirt. But yeah, that was solid because I focused on what was important, just hitting the splits, and to be able to crank it up like that. Some days I just don't know where it comes from, but I think the repetition, the high mileage, the consistency, it just, for me, it's almost like an insurance policy where I have a baseline level that I can reach no matter how I'm feeling, because I've just put in the work. So workouts like today, I made it easier on myself. I listened to some good music. I got the carbon shoes. I went to the place where it is easiest for me to run, and I executed. So that's the takeaway for me today, man. If you're not sure about something, just make it easy. Make it as easy as possible, because I still got the benefit of the workout, which was running fast, getting those legs popping off the ground, and getting the heart rate up. So that's another solid workout. I'm not going to have any faster workouts until next week. I want to do a longer, slower long run this weekend. So a zone 2 or zone 3, just a nice steady long run, and just keep it chill, because I've been doing a lot of long run workouts. I need some time to just let the body absorb the intensity. So I'm not going to do any faster running in the 5s for another 5-6 days. So now I get to just take it down, fully recover. I've put a lot of stress on my body, and I'm just about halfway through this big block. I'm trying to stack 3 120-mile weeks. I'm not sure about next week because it's first week of school for Mason, and I know the kids have doctor's appointments or something. One day I'm gonna have to watch kids in the morning, so we'll just see. But this is the thing, I'll just do the best I can given the resources and constraints. So that was really solid. I got a refuel, and we'll get back out there later. Boom. Man, there's honestly very few things that I enjoy more in life than just cruising the Jeep with the top off, especially after a good workout, man. The absolute best is cruising the Jeep with the top off and the entire family in the Pisgah Forest. If you've never been to the Pisgah Forest, highly recommend. It's my favorite place.
Every dime came off a gift together. Every line niggas speak, they put on repeat like this is slapping. Riding like a big shot. Got the engine tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Game looking flip-flops.
The one downside about the whole top off situation is I have to put it back on. I mean, I don't because I have the carport here, but if I don't put it back on, you know what happens? Is that person in a van are they coming up my driveway? I don't know you. Why are you coming up my driveway? What the heck? I'm gonna have to take care of this. It's my mother-in-law in her Uber. Hello. How are you?
No, in addition to running?
Oh no, I just went on the treadmill because I thought it was gonna be raining. Yeah. I'm gonna go shower.
Yeah.
Bang. Refuel part 1. I'm going waffle. I also have a couple chicken patties or vegan chicken patties in the oven. I'm tired, man. I could use a nap today, so I'm just gonna stay on top of this. Last week I did a double workout on Wednesday. I don't think I'm doing a double workout today. I think I'm just gonna do a nice recovery run this afternoon. I feel like I could sleep, man. I'm tired. I'm gonna bang this waffle. Boom. Refuel part 2. I actually had it all open face and everything, and I was talking and I didn't press the button, so it wasn't recording my voice. But these are 2 vegan buffalo chicken sandwiches with vegan cheddar, fresh spinach on the Aldi Dave's knockoff bread, some good calories, great macros right here, mostly the carbs and the protein. And what I was saying is I always feel slightly bad whenever I show, or just guilty or something when I show the processed food, but some days I'm just trying to get through it, and I frankly, I don't have the time to make everything from scratch. That's why this morning you saw I was making granola, but that's the thing. I could have made something for breakfast for the kids last night, but I decided to sleep. So there's trade-offs everywhere in life, man. You just got to decide which of those are for you. And this for me feels okay, feels it fits into my system, and I know it's going to give me the calories I need. And then dinner, we always have whole food. So tonight, I don't know, we might do tacos or something. We'll see. But this is the big boy lunch right here. I'm still slowly making my way on my waffle. It's one of those things where I know I should eat, but I just don't have a huge appetite right now. I don't know. So I'll try to get this down and then have a bunch of meetings, and we'll be out there for some more mileage soon. So update on the AirPods. We don't have any rice. So that's an L, because usually if you get them quickly, you can revive them. But if you let the water sit in there, I don't know. So do you think oatmeal would work? Would oatmeal have the same effect of... I guess that's worth a try. All right, update on the AirPods. I'm going to try putting them in oatmeal instead of rice. Maybe that will save them. It's not good, man. It's 12:44. I still haven't touched my sandwiches because I've just been in meetings. I've had half a waffle. This is what I'm saying. It's a war against the mileage sometimes. We just got to do the best we can. So, I'm also just don't have that big of an appetite right now, but we'll get it down. All right, man. Let's go. I forgot to charge my camera battery. It's on brand. It's on brand for sure. Are the hats dried? Yes, they are. Nice. All right. Second run. You know what else is on brand? Stacking mileage. Dude, this humidity is just absolutely Disgusting. You know what else? What else is on brand? Blurry, low quality footage. And I would love to increase my video quality. And every time I talk about this, I know people who watch every day, they say, it doesn't matter, we're here for the grind. I would like to improve it in some ways, but at the same time, it's all about priorities, right? Do I want to have crystal clear footage all the time, or try to give people a good insight into what it takes to improve as a runner? I think we can do a little of both. Anyway, I'm going Vomero Plus again. I'm not going to get any new insights out of these today. I just want to break them in more and see if putting some more mileage on them can soften them up. So, second run after the workout, I almost always do a recovery run. Last week I did a double workout, which was that was wild. I'm not feeling that today. I'm honestly feeling pretty tough right now. I'm tired, but this is the privilege of cumulative fatigue. When we're tired, we have to get out here and run again. That is the whole point of the system right now. It's pretty brutal, but it's working. I mean, 6 mile repeats at a 5:10 pace. That is just next level. I have never been hitting paces like that in my entire life. So we just got to keep the mustard on the dog, as they say, and stack this afternoon run. But because I'm feeling, let's see, I'm at 94.3. If I could get 5 right now, that'll be good. And then tomorrow I can get a 20-mile day. Okay, so minimum, let's call it minimum 4, depending on how I'm feeling. And then we can close it out. Let's do it. Oh man, as soon as I got back here, there's just a giant thunderclap. So it seems this day is going to end how it started, with some rain. But that was solid, man. Really good day of training. I forgot to say even how many miles I got on the cool down earlier. I got 5 more on the treadmill. So 1 mile warm up plus a 6 3/4 workout. So that's 7.75 plus the 5 mile cool down. That's 12.75, and then I just got another 6 right now. So let's see, 142 heart rate, average 757 pace, and the heart rate's getting up here because, dude, it is hot and humid again, and it's crazy how much of a difference the humidity and the heat makes. Because on the treadmill, cooling down after a brutal workout, I set that thing to 730 pace, and my heart rate is something like 135. I come out here with the heat, my heart rate's up in the 140s, even at a slower pace. So, man, it really does make a difference. And I'm not married to the heart rate, but just on the effort level and everything, too. And heart rate is a good indicator of your body's effort level. Even if you're a well-trained runner, you can use your mind and the mental skill set to overpower. But it just goes to show, man, that body effort level, it gets up there with the heat. I'm feeling it for sure. So that was 18.75 mile day. Really solid day of work. Just feel like I'm on autopilot right now because I wanted nothing to do with any of these runs, but it's just the system. You got to let the system do the work. I come out here, I double every day, so it's not even a question. And whereas I'd be doing short 4 mile doubles before, now I'm up at a 6 mile double, right, on the second run, just because I'm letting the system do that work. Feel the drops of rain starting. Ugh. All right, man. What do we do today? 6 by 1 miles. I don't even know what pace that was. I'll call it threshold pace, threshold effort maybe. I was maxing out the treadmill at the end on those, so getting down to low 5s again on the treadmill with the carbon plated shoes, with the race foam. But giving it a good effort, and then nice recovery run in the Vomero Plus. I really just wanted to take these out to put some more mileage in them and to break them in. Now, the rain coming down. Oh gosh. I think we might get played out here. Let me see how far I could get before the rain really starts coming down. Yeah, what I wanted to close out talking about is just a few things that I have done and am doing right now outside of the shoes to really help take a big chunk off my marathon time. So all right, this is not happening. Oh gosh. All right. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no, it's crazy how fast it comes, but these are, oh, I can't even talk. Let's use the box to protect the camera. I think this is the new Supwell fall merch. I can tell though, this is one of those storms that it rolls into town quickly and it rolls out quickly. It's one of those Carolina summer storms. Just glad I didn't get caught actually running in this. Yeah, this is what I was trying to avoid this morning on the treadmill. And it didn't even happen. Now, all that drama and it's happening for the breakdown. I guess this would be a good, what's that expression? Good a time as any? This would be a good a time as any to shower. Shower. A good a time as any. Sounds like a weight loss drug. Good a time as any. Now available at your primary care provider. Man, this is a beast. This is a beast. This deserves a name. Veronica. Thunderstorm Veronica. Man. Something about a storm like this, though, is always so calming to me. It's so nice. It just feels like it cleanses me. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get caught in this. All right, I have some work to do, and then we'll give it another go out there. I'm guessing it's going to calm down in probably 30 to 40 minutes. I have a few hours of meetings anyway. Oh, there's that thunder rolling still. Man, this is a tough day. Oatmeal. The oatmeal's not working so far, at least so far. But I think this is going to be the end of the road, at least for the left AirPod, because it's just shot right now. I'm not getting any juice out of it, so pour one out for the left AirPod. Gosh dang, that's an L. That's really an L. Please hit me with your best treadmill headphone recommendations. Under $200. I guess I would pay, yeah, under $200. I don't need to be spending a Puma Fast R3 on some headphones. Or maybe I'll just get the AirPods. It's just like stuck in the Apple ecosystem. I said the storm's gonna be gone within an hour, and now look at this. We've got blue skies. Boom, blue skies, white stack, foggy camera. Oh, these need to be cleansed, man. I'm telling you, something about these Adidas shoes, they just really hang on to the dirt. It's kind of disgusting. But yeah, let me close it out here. I wanted to talk about my marathon training, but I think the shoes do deserve a word because I was really sleeping on these at first. I did not like the Adios Pro 4 at all, but it is such a popular shoe in the community. This is one of the top hobby jogger race shoes, maybe top 3 right now. It's probably Alpha Fly, of course, this, and the Asics shoes. We could just lump those both into one. That would likely be the top 3. And Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 3, that was another popular one, but this is really one that so many people have tried and just love. So I still don't love it for relaxed miles. And I was looking at, I think this is slightly off here, but I got ahead on some editing, breaking the fourth wall here. So I've edited most of this video. And I was looking at myself running on the treadmill because I never really filmed myself running. And I could see with the right side here, as I was running, man, this shoe was almost making me over pronate. And you can see here with this foam, super squishy. And something with, it's not all the shoe, you can't blame everything on the shoe, but with having that middle cutout here, the medial cutout people call it, or the gap, when I was doing the warm-up, and that's the only part that I recorded, I could see my ankle was acting crazy. It was looking wild, right? And I don't have perfect form. I have imbalances. I also don't, knock on wood, but I don't really get injured and I don't have any pain, so I don't worry about it. But this shoe was definitely making me do something funky, and it just felt funky at those slower paces. Now, when I was doing the actual workout, that was not bothering me at all. I had no issues with this shoe. It felt amazing, man. When you can crank it up and land on the front, the bounce of this thing is just so good. So I didn't like it at first. Now it's one of my top 3 training shoes, race shoes to train in. I'm not going to run my marathon in this, but it's a really good option to train in. I feel fast in it. It's light. It has enough comfort. I was talking to Meredith earlier today. Meredith from the Supwell team. She was saying she still feels it's too soft to run fast in. It's funny. I don't. I really think when I'm putting down power, it's just the right amount of softness and bounce, and it doesn't even feel like an actively soft shoe when I'm landing up at the forefoot. It just feels nice. It feels perfect for me when I'm getting down to those 530, 520 paces. So I really wish they would clean up this heel area. Maybe it's just because I'm a heel striker with terrible form, but a lot of hobby joggers running marathons are going to be heel striking. Some elites are going to be heel striking too. So that's really the one flaw with the shoe. But oh gosh, and now the sun is blasting. For what it is designed to do, I always like to think about the intended purpose, right? For the intended purpose, this is great. Such a fast shoe, bouncy, comfortable. Now the upper, that was another area where I was having some issues today. It just feels really short. I had slightly thicker socks on, and it's funny because my first pair of these, I got an 11. This is a 10.5. Now this one feels short and a 10.5 when I have a thicker sock on. So it's not perfect, but the midsole foam is nice. I would like to see them put this in some sort of a training shoe application. They have the Boston 13. They have the Adidas Prime X Strung 3. Neither of those are exactly what I'm thinking of here. It would be cool to see how this foam would do in more of a cruiser type of shoe. The Prime X Strung is just an overall weird shoe. That's more of a novelty shoe, and you do get that experience with the thick heel, but if you land on the middle or front of that shoe at all, it doesn't come alive, or it just doesn't perform the same way as this. So awesome shoe, man. I can recommend this for speed. If you're running fast and only landing on the forefoot, is great. Also, if you're heel striking and are bigger than I am, and this is the other thing, right, with a lot of these shoes that bother me heel striking, people who are bigger than I am, who are just landing straight on top, can get more of the bounce without the weirdness. Something about my form with having that lighter touch feel messes up the heel on some of these shoes. The other thing is the rods, so I ended up doing my cool down on this shoe, 5 mile cool down. I could feel some of the rods. And dude, it's just tough out here. That's what I'm saying. I need to up my camera skills. We got the fog coming through. We got the sun. So yeah, that's the shoes. And it's just nice to have, no matter what it is, a reliable shoe that is not necessarily going to make you super fast, but that's not going to mess you up. And I knew for the threshold work today, this would be great. And it just goes to show, man, with the consistent work, I've been able to get these paces down. Now, of course, I was on the treadmill. I also forgot to recalibrate my watch, so the reps and everything looks weird. But I was clicking off 504 on some of those, 507. So, and I think maybe the treadmill is fast. I don't know. It's hard to convert on the treadmill. So maybe I'll try to do this workout on the roads soon and see. But I think I could be running mile repeats on the roads just as fast. And I did a 3x1 mile 2 weeks ago on the roads, and I was hitting 511s and 510. So I've gotten a lot faster, and it's just the consistency and the progression. So that was the other thing I wanted to talk about, just priorities. This week, my priority is just stacking this mileage and being consistent with it. So with this block, one of the things I've focused on is just cutting out all the fat and being ruthless about the priorities, right? So the priority today, is it mileage or is it pace? A bit of both, but I hit an 18-mile day, which is not my highest mileage this week. But making sure that if I'm going into a workout like this and I'm going to attack it, I'm setting myself up for success. What are those things I can do to prioritize the success of this workout? Not take out a new shoe, not mess with any new technology, just go for what's reliable. Not do a huge warm-up. That's something I've done this block more too, shortening the warm-up. So I'm not doing this long 20-minute, 30-minute warm-up. I'll do a 1 mile or 2 mile warm-up, that's it, and then boom, just get right into it. So my legs aren't as fatigued today. Now, I'm still coming on to this workout with 120 miles in my legs on the past week, 60 miles in the past 3 days. But there's no need to add the unnecessary additional 30 minutes of running. No, just get right into it. The other thing that works really well for me, and you'll notice I do this almost every time, is the mental trick of taking the pressure off. So instead of saying, man, I need to hit this workout today, I need to run 6 miles at threshold or else my training is going to be derailed, saying, no, I'm really not feeling it. I'm tired. Let me see how many I can get. If I stop half a mile in, that's okay. If I end up getting the 6 miles, that's okay. If I run these at marathon pace, that's okay. That mental trick works so well for me. Going into these workouts more relaxed and just tricking myself to, and it's not even a trick because it doesn't matter, right? If I pulled the workout after 800 meters, half a mile, I could have done it tomorrow. So it's just, of course, these workouts matter. And if every week I'm stopping a half a mile in, I'm not going to be getting fast. But if I tell myself it's okay to stop a half a mile in, for me, that's a really effective tool. It's a mindset of this is not do or die. This is whatever I want to make it. Let's just roll with the punches. And that's the other thing. With the whole training by feel, I knew I needed 3 days. I could just tell from Sunday. I felt destroyed after that workout. My legs were feeling trashed mentally. My central nervous system was feeling taxed. I'm still feeling beat up. I am pushing myself to the limit. But I didn't say, okay, Wednesday is my tempo day. Every Wednesday I do workouts. No, the only day where I'm do that is Sunday. And I can't really do a 23-mile long run on a Monday, and I try to have Saturday for the family. So that means Sunday just becomes a long run day. But everything else is flexible. Every other day of the week is flexible. So for me, it's all about rolling with the punches, listening to my body. I didn't invent this, and barely anything that I say on this channel I invented. I've read a lot of the running books, and it's funny because we think of running as this scientific pursuit where there's lactate thresholds and we see the elites measuring their lactate with the lactometers, and people are using these core body temperature monitors these days. I'm seeing all this sort of stuff pop up. People have electrolyte stacks and are doing sweat tests to measure how much sodium is losing from their blood. But if you read any of these books and you strip away all the artifice of the marketing dollars going in the content that you see getting pushed out, that is from a lot of these scientific brands or that are packaging it up into scientific sheen, a lot of how people train in actuality is feel. If you even watch Ed Eyestone, who's coaching Connor Young and Clayton Young and Connor Mance, he'll always ask them how they're feeling. And he'll make sure that he's scaling up or down their volume based on their past training. It's the same thing with any of these books, man. You read the Lydiard, you read the Higdon, you read the Hansen, you read the Daniels. They all talk about knowing your body and monitoring the training and modifying it based on how you feel. So that's the phrase that just keeps coming to me, man. Rolling with the punches. But if you think about where that phrase came from, it's like a boxing match, right? You roll with the punches. If someone's giving you that right hook, you got to dodge it. And the mileage this week has been a right hook. So we got to play defense and offense at the same time. It doesn't mean we completely take the pressure down, but we do the best we can given our resources and constraints. Time is one of our resources. It could also be one of our constraints. We try to maximize the sleep, minimize how much time we're going to need to do with the food prep and everything else, and just really giving it the best that we can, and hopefully smiling and laughing. And that's my number one thing with the training. I never want to take myself too seriously. I can take the training seriously. So yeah, I think all of that is to say I'm just trying to prioritize my training more. I appreciate everyone who sticks with it. I'm still trying to make the best videos I can. So also let me know, with these training day formats, some days I just want to take you along and just go about my life. And again, that's what the phrase keeps going to mind, prioritize my training. So let me know what other insights you would like to see. How can I enhance your viewing experience as I'm going through these workouts? Because this is not an Adios Pro 4 review. I've done that. I didn't learn anything new from this shoe today. I didn't learn anything new about the Vomero Plus today. So I guess that's my question to you, for people who are watching every day. I know, man, some of the videos go off, like the Evo SL videos and the Vomero Plus videos, but for some other videos like this, it's just want to show you all where I am, how we're moving, how we're getting after it, and keep the vibes high. So I hope this was helpful, or at least a worthy diversion from life's responsibilities, or just you're playing it in the background, because I know a lot of people do as they're going about their day. So let me know how can I use these training videos to enhance your life experience and your running experience. All right, I think that's all I have for you today. I'm glad we're ending it on a good note here. It's getting hot though, so talk about resources and constraints. 90-degree heat is a constraint for sure. All right, it's dinner time, and my watch is at 100. That means I've run 100 miles again since Sunday, from Sunday to Thursday, and I'm tired. I am feeling it. I feel so wiped out, but I'm just seeing how long I can hang on. It's not for everybody, and I don't advocate you pushing yourself to the limit and running yourself into the ground. I'm just trying to see how long I can hang on. This kind of seems like what I'm doing, moderately running myself into the ground. But every day I'm waking up, I'm fueling, I'm doing just enough to be able to go out and attack the day's mileage. So I don't train like this all the time too. It's 3-4 weeks out of every 16 that I train like this. And I know next week, no matter what, is going to be the last week where I pull down the mileage. September, I'm going to be traveling for work again. So again, resources and constraints, rolling with the punches. Right now, I have the time where I can attack, push myself to the limit. I also don't have any work pitches this week. Next week, I know I have a bunch of work pitches. So we're giving it the gas this week. All right, I appreciate you all. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. I feel like I need 10 hours of sleep. Always have to remind myself, though, this is how it's supposed to feel when you're plowing on the miles like this. It's tough. Brutal. I'm glad it's not 100 degrees, though. Back to 85, but that's doable. I can't even complain about that. Probably need about 2,000 calories tonight, too. Just stay on it. I keep that mustard on the dog, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You want another cracker?
Got Mommy,
You want to try some avocado?
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we have to mash it up.
got you.
We have to mash it up.
Got you. Got Mommy. Got you.
And you know what else we should get? Lemon juice and salt. What do you think? Lemon juice and salt? Yeah, we had perfect avocados and now we have a perfect lemon. Look at that. Nothing to it but to do it. Yeah, ready? That's the good stuff. Boom. And some of the Redmond's real salt from Utah. That's all you need right there. That's a Hobby Dogger guac. Just mix this bad boy up. And we're good to go. Gotta see if these bad boys can saute up. Caramelize. Alright, ready, honey? You know how we do this? This is just extra. A little extra. Make it special. Put you down for a sec, okay? I'll pick you right up, okay? Pick you right up. Okay, this needs to stay, because don't touch the block. It's very hot, okay? Hot. Hot. Did you just try to touch it? Yeah. I told you it's hot. And these are scissors and knives. Alright, we can start cleaning off the table.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. When there's a moment waiting for something, this is where you get ahead on some cleaning. Yeah, these are sauteing. beautifully. Now look at that caramelization on those onions. Thank you, miss. What's up, miss?
And what about for Ira? I got 3 big ones for you, mommy, me, and daddy. And then you decide.
So, mommy, you, daddy, Ira. Oh, wait, hold on.
And what about these?
Wait, daddy.
What's
You
that?
need fork?
It's tacos, so I would say you just need whatever's gonna be.
Well, what if
Conducive
it falls
for the
down?
topping.
What if it falls down?
Oh, for the toppings? Like, right?
Taco Thursday. Nothing better.
Thursday, did you say?
Thursday.
Oh, Taco Thursday. Right?
We could do Taco Thursday and Taco Tuesday. We used to do Pizza Friday.
And then we were doing Pizza Monday for a while to add some excitement to the beginning of the week.
And
Remember that?
school. And school.
You want a couple?
Wait, what? Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3. Should not be 4. Is that corn?
I'm gonna put these on the table yet.
Dude, this is like strength training right here. Be smart. Yes, please. Turn to the table.
Napkins. Napkins. So, 1, 2, 3.
What else? Yay! Hi! Yes!
You tired? Put stuff in there, right? Okay. Yes, she is.
And she sits right here. That's ours.
There are a few more in.
Here, so I can show you.
Can't forget to let them know. Newman's Own pineapple salsa. Oh, my hands are wet. Oh no. I was really just hoping for that pop. No, I got it. No, I'll join you. Yeah, that's hard, eh?
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna break my
Oh, you know the trick?
Oh yeah, it gets out some of the air. How is it here? Yeah, Grandma, I made you sit in the middle.
Boom. All right, here we go. This is the Supwell Kitchen dinner. I've been hype about some tacos all week. Can we get the right lighting on this? Boom. I mean, that's better. All right, so we have the organic tortillas, store-bought, tempeh, some vegan Mexican cheese, Swiss chard from my aunt's garden that we sauteed, and then I did some caramelized onions with the peppers. I made a hobby jogger guac here. It's literally just 2 avocados, half a lemon, and Vibes amount of salt to taste, and then some of the Newman's Own salsa. So this is about to be a banger, man. It's about to be an absolute movie. I had to get in my Ina Garten because I know Supwell Kitchen has been dry on the channel recently. I haven't been doing a lot of Supwell Kitchen, so had to close it out with some taco night, baby. Let's go. Have about 4 of these. See you tomorrow.